All right, let's move on to the next.
You got something about Walter. I'd like to know your opinion on Walter after your story too. By the way.
Yeah, well, with Walter, he's blatantly going to be coming up to the main roster, but he's been held back. That's why he didn't feature in the draft. So he was around for the draft with a mind to put him onto one of the shows, which was supposed to be SmackDown, but he was held back. I wonder if that was down to the fact that they knew that Karrion Kross and Keith Lee, who Walter would get a similar push to in terms of being a heel, beating people, weren't vaccinated and had no intention to be vaccinated, which we'll talk about in a second. So whether he was held on the sideline so that he could come to Raw, I'm not too sure. But the idea is for him to go on SmackDown. He's on a SmackDown house show tour at the moment, working with Cesaro. But as I said, Kross and Lee have left a huge gap, and they're two heels that could have worked with Big E and Damian Priest. But as of right now, Walter is supposed to go to SmackDown and is in the UK working with SmackDown people. He's working with Cesaro, for those who are interested to know.
Does Walter do anything for you? Like, are you always like, oh, a Walter match? For me, I'm just like, I don't know if I don't get it or if there's anything to get. I know it's just a bruiser guy that's beats the shit out of people, and he's just a big sloppy guy to me.
Yeah, I don't think he's a big sloppy guy. I do get it in terms of if you want to work that style of Cesaro, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and you really like to lay it in there and make it look like, oh shit, like that hurts. That's great. And you obviously like to transition the old British wrestling. I don't know if you ever watched it or know what I'm talking about at all.
I see that's that style. It's more of a physical lay it in. But I'm like,
where they used to have 5-minute rounds.
Oh no, I don't know anything about that.
Well, they used to just wrestle for rounds.
Okay. But I mean, personality-wise, I don't even see him talking or saying anything. That's half the battle. That's more than half the battle, I think.
No, he's been doing that as of late. He seems very much like a guy an old school guy that would have at some point come out of Stu Hart's dungeon and they would have said, oh, this guy's a real shooter and whatnot. But yeah, for me, he doesn't do too much. And I'm not sure about his prospects moving forward with that body. And it does genuinely look like Walter has made a conscious effort to try and lose weight, but it doesn't seem like he naturally will ever have that body. It seems like it kind of still stays. It seems like he has a lot of skin now on a skinnier body. So it's unfortunate. Like, obviously you can have cosmetic surgeries and whatnot to repair that if you want to. Look isn't everything, but I feel like if he's on the main roster, he'll be in a singlet, t-shirt.
I was going to say they're going to put him in a whole outfit.
Some kind of bondage suit. Something like that.
He's going to be a gladiator when he comes up. Something will be with him. You know who he reminds me of is Dan Severn.
Yeah, exactly. The shooter guy.
Come to the ring, no nonsense, and just shoot on people.